Hello, Sujan.
Yes, ma'am.
Good evening.
Good evening.
Yeah. Good evening, Abhishek. Guys, camera.
Okay, ma'am.
Hello. We'll wait for few more minutes and then we'll start with the session. Okay?
Okay, ma'am.
Let's see how many are going to appear for the interview today. Guys, camera. Yes, I think there's a good number now. So let me start with the mock. Everybody ready?
Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So Sridhar, I'll start with you.
Okay, ma'am.
Yeah, you ready?
Yeah, ma'am.
Good. Give me a minute. Okay. Okay, Sridhar, make sure that all your hardware is working fine. Everything is fine, right? There's no internet issue. Your microphone, your speaker, and everything is good.
Okay.
Yes?
Yeah.
Make sure that whenever you are in this frame, your face and your background. So your face is going off the screen. Can you just go back and make yourself fitting to the screen? Yeah, fit into the screen. Yes. Your face should be clearly visible. Okay, great, great, good, good. Okay, so now others, my face is not going to be visible because I have got a limitation of this thing. but you are going to go for this interview. Make sure that you don't have any flaw at your end. Okay. Others, you're going to be ready. Okay. Others, those who have that interview, mock interview today, you're supposed to be ready for after Sridhar. I would be calling Pavan. Okay. So Pavan, be ready. Okay. So first point or first thing that I would like to tell all of you is that don't panic, be relaxed. Okay, don't be very confident, but be confident enough that whatever you're going to answer um, is correct, and you validate for the same. Is that clear to all? Yes. Be good. Okay. So let me say I'm coming from this company, and then you can go ahead with this. Okay. Hello, my name is Neha Jaiswar, and I'm here to conduct your interview for the Java developer profile. So please start by introducing yourself. Okay. Others mute. Others mute your. Please,
Yeah.
Shubham, mute. Okay.
Good
Yes.
evening, ma'am. Good evening, everyone. Myself, Sridhar Sankar. I completed BA in Information Science and Engineering Department. I am from Karnataka, Vijayapur district. My college is Dayanand Sagar College of Engineering from Bangalore. And in this engineering career, I learned the Java and many subjects because I chose the Java because I will learn that in situation. I also completed an internship in 2 months in college time. I also done in two projects in intermediate at Java core using concept project. In the final year, as a machine learning project I completed.
Okay. Okay. Fine. So let me start with the questions. So, as per what you just told me, you're comfortable with Core Java, right?
Yeah, ma'am.
Which version of Core Java are you comfortable with?
8, ma'am.
Version 8?
Yeah.
Okay. So, can you tell me what are the enhancement? Which are the enhancement which was introduced in SE8 version of Java? The features of Java SE8.
Java collections and the libraries, the Lambda.
I am going to be very see right now. I'll be giving you directly the answer. Okay, saying that whether you are saying me correct or not. Okay, the answer is wrong. Okay, next
Hmm.
question. Can you tell me what is the difference between collection and collections?
Collection between the internship, the collection to collecting the data from the source, that object class as an inter, inter, interface that using collections and collections collecting the data from the one class to another class, that abstract.
Okay, not very convincing. Next question. Okay. Difference between an interface and an abstract class.
Interface between actually the superclass to subclass, and then superclass superclass methods can be acting to derived from the child class. You can use the interface access from the superclass methods and variables can use in the interface. Abstract is a keyword. You can abstract the method from another class.
Okay. 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 So I'll stop here for you. Okay. Before
And
actually go moving on, because I asked you four questions. Let me ask one more. Okay. What do you mean by wait in thread?
thread means when you creating a thread, when you creating a through thread, multiple threads. Actually, creating two threads. when two threads created, first we can executing thread, you can start the thread, you can execute the start, and second you start before you starting a thread, when you set the time to wait until 1000 second, 2 second, 30, 2000 seconds, the 5000 seconds to wait, and then until the go to the first running the thread.
Okay. Okay. So let me tell you, we'll stop here. Okay.
Okay, thank you.
Sridhar, you have to be very, not very stiff while you're answering your two tens. Okay. You don't have to be in that way. You have to ease out. You know the technologies, you know the term. I have seen you. Okay. I know that you know what all these concepts are, but you are not delivering it to me in a proper way. Okay. So you will
Okay,
have
okay,
to take out all the stress from your face, first of all. Just
okay,
see, guys, it is for all of you. Make sure that whenever you are into an interview, you're sitting straight, your body language speaks a lot. Okay. Right now, your body language is into a panic situation, which will not help you. Okay. You know the concept, I know it, but you have to explain the same thing to the interviewer. For that, you will have to have that leniency into your talking. When you were talking, your statements are not very clear to me. It might be due to the internet issue, but I can, I can let it go from my side, but the interviewer cannot. Yes.
okay, ma'am.
So let me just give you one example. Okay. I asked you a simple question. Okay. Wherein I am asking you what is the difference between collection and collections. Okay. This was the question asked to you. The answer which I was expecting was, instead of eating it in this way, it was around and then
Yeah,
you were trying to talk. So you will have to, come to the point, make it crisp. Okay. It implies to all of you, make sure that whatever you are talking is enough for me to understand. If you don't know it, ask for a pass. Say not familiar with it. Okay.
okay, ma'am.
Make sure that you don't make use of this word not, nothing, no, never. Okay.
Okay,
Is that clear to all? Yes.
yeah, ma'am.
Also, while you're introducing yourself, okay, you would have to take some points into consideration. Okay, those points I have put up in the chat window. Can you guys just go through that video that I have just sent in the chat? Yes. Yes, all of you, including you, Sridhar.
Okay, ma'am.
It is actually a 15, maybe say 5-10 minute video. Kindly go through that, because even your first answer that you're giving, so I'm asking you, tell me about yourself. Okay, you need to understand that whether the tell me about yourself was a stretched one or a tiny one. Okay. When I, let's say I say, can you just tell me, can you just briefly tell me about yourself? Briefly, that means, how are you going to tell me? You're going to say that this is your name, this is these are your skills. Okay. Then so and so is your qualification, and this is your strength, this is your weakness, and then how good I'm going to be for your company. Okay. This is what it is supposed to be.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay. Your hobbies and everything, of course you can mention, but it has to be very short. Okay. If you have any achievements, mention that.
Okay,
Everything that I'm saying in here, how you have to do it, how you need to do it, is there in this video. And I would like you all to go through this video right now before I start with anything. Okay?
okay, ma'am.
So, Sridhar, I'll come back to you again
Okay,
at
ma'am.
the end. Okay? And I'll be again asking you a few questions.
Okay,
And
ma'am.
we'll make sure that you are prepared for the interview.
Okay, ma'am.
Yes?
Yeah.
You get this point, guys? This is what I am going to do for all of you. Is that clear?
Yes,
Take this
ma'am.
5-10 minutes and please go through this video. You can mute yourself. Hello, Pratap Etsy.
Yes, ma'am.
Can you switch on your camera?
Yes, ma'am. In 2 minutes, I'm arranging.
Yeah. Pavan, be ready. Okay. And I want all of you to have that improvement that I'm expecting. Okay. This technological question should not be any issue to you. I have shared the questions before. If you want to prepare, you can refer to the questions which I have given you. Otherwise, you can just go online and get the common questions, or you can just prepare with this. You still have time. You can always follow this. So I'll be asking you a question based on that. I have sent this on the group. Let me know whenever done. Pavan, make sure you're quick. And you guys need to make sure that whatever you are listening to this video needs to be in your conversation that you're going to have with me. Is that clear? If you guys want, you can just write down what you're going to talk to me. Okay, ready, Pavan?
Yes, ma'am.
Ready?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So, shall we? And be near to the screen. Do not mute yourself again and again. You need to be on mute.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you for
If there's
inviting.
a background disturbance, make sure that you get rid of that if possible. Okay, just a minute. So, yes, Pavan, can you hear me?
Yes, ma'am. At times you are being stuck for a
Hello,
few seconds.
Pavan.
You are freezed for a few
Am I
seconds
audible to
due to
you?
lack of network connection at your
Well, I have got a good network here.
but
Now,
so
can you hear me?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am, I can hear you. I can't get you, ma'am. I can't get any. I can't
Okay.
get your voice.
Hello, can you hear me now?
Yes, 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 ma'am. Hello. Yes,
Now?
yes, 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 ma'am.
Okay, great. So, so can you just tell me something about yourself?
Okay. Thank you for inviting me for the interview. My name is Pawan Kalyan Repalle. I'm a hardworking engineering graduate with an overall CGPA of 7.75. And along with this, I have participated in many co-curricular activities conducted by my college in my domain as well as outside of my domain. And I would like to describe myself as I am fond of learning new things to discover new ideologies. That's it. Thank you.
Okay, great. Okay, so so are you good with core Java?
Yeah, I can't say that I am completely on it, but I make sure that I have a most of the knowledge I can cover most of.
Okay, so let's start.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay,
Okay.
so my first question to you is, can you tell me the difference between array list and linked list?
See, array list is what we say. Uh, it is extending class of set. Sorry, array. Linked list is a mutual of both array and queue. Sorry, DQ of both array and DQ. It is a what
Okay,
is a extension of. In case of well, what we say, linked list can have much. Linked list is more efficient than array list in particular cases, as it holds the management of memory properly. Proper usage of memory can be accessed through linked list and not through the array list.
okay, that's it.
That's it. And,
Okay, so for any differences that you're going to talk in the interview, make sure that you at least have 4 or 5 of them.
okay,
Okay, bifurcate them, make it more simple, make it more one liner,
okay,
but tell them into a different, into a comparison format.
okay,
Okay,
okay.
now can you tell me what happens if linked list? You say that linked list is using DQ interface. So, what is the significance of having DQ interface inherited by linked list?
See, not like array list, we can make use of linked list by removing some of the elements either from the prefix end or the postfix end. As per our requirement, we can remove the elements easily in that way. DQ will be helpful in case of linked list.
Okay, fine. Next question. Can you tell me difference between array and array list?
The array has a what we say array has a fixed amount of storage. We should first of all give the amount to be stored. And array list can be what we say resizable in a words. What we say. Another thing, array is a Java function which is used by our needs to store the elements, and array list is a interface. Sorry, is a class of collection class. It's a class of collection class collection frameworks class. Another thing, we
Okay.
can add on.
Okay, fine. Okay. When do we make use of sleep method and when do we make use of weight method in thread?
What we say, when the time is not known, we make sure that we use sleep method. When the time is known, we make use of weight method. It is based on the threshold amount of time which is being mentioned in the what we say default fixed for the thread scheduler.
Okay, fine. So what is a synchronized block or keyword?
What we say, the synchronize is capable of what we say, capable of controlling the threads one after the other to prevent what we say interference with one another for resource area. So it will handle the threads one after the other so that it makes sure that no complexity is being occurred in case of execution of the program.
Okay, good. Okay, I'm happy for you. Okay, compared to what you were and what you are saying, it's really a very big difference now. You're able to answer me with because you were there with me, so I can tell you that now you're answering me with all the technical keywords which are required, and that's wonderful. Okay, yes, I can see the growth which you have shown me, and it's really good. It's yes, commendable. But still there are some things that your confidence, yes, it has built up, and I'm happy for that too. I'm really proud of you in that concept. And what you need to work on is you should not say this, what we can say, or what, and you just making it very casual into your talk. Okay, you don't have to make it very casual. You can make it more technical, like so this statement, this was your tagline, what we can say. You don't use that. Okay,
Okay.
answer this question to me and let you make sure that it is very technical. Okay, can you tell me difference between string and string builder?
And string is what we say mutable. Sorry. String is a immutable one, and string builder is a mutable one. It is based on the what heap segment area where constant pull and constant pull will occur.
Okay, that's it, only 2 points.
Um, with the
One
string
is thread
builder,
safe, other one is not. Yes, you can say the other one is synchronized, the other one is
yes,
not.
yes,
Just
I am
mention their
coming to
name.
the point. I'm yet to say it. Hello, 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 ma'am. Hello.
very. Okay, sorry, my network, my Windows is playing a big deal over here. Okay, so Pawan, can you unmute?
Yes.
Yes. So please follow this what I'm talking here about. Okay, what you need to work on is your the what we say wala thing. Okay, and also brush up more and more concepts as many possible, and make sure that you are able to answer the questions in the coding perspective. That means if given a question, let me just give you 15 minutes time here. It is 38 already. Since you have answered me some questions, okay, which was considerable. So I'm going to give you a question that you are going to type out. Okay, you're going to code it for me. Okay, and make sure that you're truthful to yourself, that you are not copying it from the internet. Am I clear to you? Yes.
Yes.
Okay. So your question is, you'll have to sort the array elements. Okay? Sort the array elements. Can you do that? You just have 10 minutes. In 10 minutes, use Eclipse. I want you to use Eclipse and make sure you're following everything that I've explained you before. Yes?
Okay.
So it is 39. We will begin with you at 49. 449. Yeah?
Okay, ma'am. Okay.
Be
Okay, fine.
truthful. If you're not, see, if you are copying from the internet, then you are disqualified already. Yeah, because there were cases, you must have seen the message which was sent by the university. If you are caught copying, then you are disqualified.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Armstrong number in 10 minutes. Okay, let's move on to the next person. Who is ready? Yes. Okay, so I shall go with Abhishek. Abhishek. Yes. You ready? Okay, wonderful. So, see, I want to give you feedback before you start with anything. Okay, your network is not that great. The video that I see here is very pixelated. Okay. Make sure you have got a proper internet connection. And also, you don't have to talk with your microphone. Is it possible for you to directly talk to me? Talk into your system? Because whenever you talk with this, it's not audible. If it is with your system, it's well and good, not an issue. Can you do that? Yes? Can you talk? Let me see whether you're audible to me.
Can you? Hello. Can
Yeah,
you?
don't duck. Sit. Yeah, sit straight and then talk now.
Can you? Hello, ma'am.
Yes, I can. Yes, I can hear you. Okay. Don't fidget. Sit straight. Next time I want you to is there some trend that you cannot cut your hair or something? See, I'm just asking you very generally because here when I see your hair, it's not looking that great. Okay. Make sure that it is presentable. You want to keep it long, keep it that way. It's your choice. Just settle it in a way that it's not looking clumsy. Okay?
Okay, ma'am.
Next time when I see you, it should be looking good. Okay? Okay, so this is one of the point that I want to tell all of you is that make sure that you are having a brisk smile in between. Okay, a bit of smile, a bit of easing out environment. Okay, don't make it very heavy on yourself. Okay, make sure that whenever you are talking, even to me or anybody else, you will have to make the environment very light. Okay, if you don't smile, if you're very robotic, the person has some impression about you. Okay, let that be a good one. Okay, yeah, good. If you're panicking, let that go away. Don't panic. You good?
I'm good.
Okay, I cannot hear you.
I'm good, ma'am.
Yes, you stay there, just talk out loudly. Okay, don't have to duck every time. Yes.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay, great. So there is a bit of lagging with your network. Okay, which you will have to check. Okay, we'll see that how to deal with this. Okay, so you went to the video, right?
Yeah, ma'am.
Okay, so can you introduce yourself?
Myself, Abhishek, graduated from Vivekananda College of Engineering and Technology, and I pursued a mechanical branch. And my native place is Mangalore, which is located in Karnataka. And my skills are I know the skills like core Java, SQL, and HTML. And my strength are fast learning, and I do creative work. And my I don't currently I don't have weakness. If I find, uh, I will find a solution, and I will going to solve weakness. That's all.
Okay, okay. So how do you rate yourself? How much do you rate yourself for core Java term? How much do you know in core Java? Can you rate yourself?
Uh, I will rate 7.
7? Okay, well, that's a big number. So it seems that you know a big deal about Java. Okay, so let me just start with the question. Okay, so my first question to you is that can you tell me what is Java API?
I don't know. I don't know, ma'am.
Okay, ask for a pass. Okay, ask for a pass, and next time you should be knowing about Java API. Okay,
Okay.
next question. Can you tell me what is Lambda expression?
Lambda expression is it is without a method name, and without a return type, and I it also doesn't have the data types, and that's all.
Try to make your answer more understandable. Can you just paraphrase what you just said about Lambda expression?
Uh, it it doesn't have return type and method names.
Why do we make use of Lambda expression?
Uh, it helps programmers to easily it consumes less time, and we can easily solve the problem.
Okay, fine. What is the difference between checked and unchecked exception?
So comes under a exception. Checked expression in which the compiler is going to check. It's also called compile time exception. That unchecked exception, compiler is not going to check. It will. It also called runtime exception. And
Okay, always have at least 5 points while you're giving a difference. Continue.
okay, checked exception is like IOE exception and unchecked exception is like array out of bound and null point exception. That's
Can you elaborate on null pointer exception?
if any data is mentioned like null, if you going to execute that one, it will comes null point exception.
Did not get the answer. Simplify it for me.
Uh,
Next question. Difference between vector and array list.
Vector is it is comes under a list interface. Vector is synchronized and array list is not synchronized. A vector when an object is added, it is going to increment its size up to 100%. Array list is not only 50% space is incremented, and that's all.
Okay. That's it? No other difference?
That's
Okay. Next, last question. Okay. Can you tell me why is string immutable?
because it stores in a string constant pool. If we if we create any strings, it will going to check in string pool. If a value has already has in a string pool, it is going to refer the that string. And if we going to create a new string, it will uh, create a new string in the string pool.
Okay, so you're saying that if you make use of string, it is going to create an object. Okay, so what type of string creation is going to create a new object every time you create it, and what type of string is going to point to an already existing string object?
Uh, if we create a values which already stored in the string constant pool, it will going to refer. It will not going to again create a object. It will
How is it possible? Because if I'm writing string s is equal to new string and I pass the value Java, okay, this is my string s. Then I'm creating one more string, string s1 is equal to new string, and I again pass the value Java. This will create two different Java objects into my memory. Am I correct?
what you are using new keyword.
Okay, so how is it possible for me to refer to the same value or same object which is there into my pool? Which way, which method of creation is going to help me to do so?
Dot equals method will help.
This is wrong. Can you tell me, so this equals method, what can you tell me about this? What is, if I'm saying s1, s dot equals s1, what is exactly happening into the system? What are these things comparing?
Uh, it will compare values in string pool. And
So because I have created object using new keyword, so will the answer be correct?
no,
Is it
ma'am,
going to give
if
me,
we use new keyword, it will going to store in heap area. Uh,
so the output will be true or false?
uh, false, ma'am.
Are you sure?
Yeah, ma'am.
Okay, write me a program. You have 10 minutes. Pawan, stop. You have 10 minutes. Okay. In this, you're going to create two string objects. Okay. By the two methods in which you can create string objects, and try comparing them. And also generate null pointer exception. 10 minutes. It is 4:52 right now. You are going to show it to me in at 5:02. Okay?
Okay, ma'am.
Start. Pawan, can I see your answer? And make sure, guys, you're using editor. You're making use of an IDE.
And in the termination, there are 2 lines left, 1 line left, ma'am.
Finish it quickly. Finish. There's an error. Okay, gone. Let's see. Execute your code. Save. Control S. Okay. Your program looks fine. The problem here is that you are not prompting the user to input the value. So first, when you're accepting the number, the size of the array, mention that before n is equal to h dot nextend. Specify like system.out.println, enter the size of the array. Before accepting the value, mention that is in at line number 9, you're going to again write a sysO statement saying that enter the elements for the array. Yes? Okay, do that. You can stop sharing. Okay? So your overall performance is okay. Okay, I want more. Yes? And very good.
Thank you.
Yeah. Okay, Venkatesh, you're next.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, ready?
Yes, ma'am.
Good. Okay, so can you just briefly just tell me about yourself?
By Venkatesh, I'm from Trichy. I have around 1.8 experience in PHP and Java developer.
In which language are you talking, Venkatesh?
Huh?
What are you saying? I don't understand a single word.
Okay.
Okay, start over again. I don't.
Okay.
Anybody, is it me or others can hear him properly? Okay, and no comment, I suppose. So please make sure it's
Okay, ma'am. Okay, ma'am.
clearly
I will start
audible to
again,
me.
ma'am.
Yes.
Ma'am, by Venkatesh, I'm from Trichy. I have around 1.8 experience in PHP and Java developer. I have worked in.
Stop. Okay. So now what I want you to do is whatever you're saying, I have to concentrate too much to what you're talking. Make it simple for me. Try to talk slow. For your introduction, make it slow. At least I should be able to hear your name. Yes. Start over.
Myself, Venkatesh. I am from Trichy. I have around I have around 1.8 experience in PHP and Java developer. I have worked in like startup company in Chennai. It names GoWebs. And I would like to move my career in Java, and I have good knowledge in Java. So that's why I applied to this tool.
Okay, did you go through the video that I have asked you to go for? Did you see the
Yeah,
video in the chat?
yes, ma'am. Yes,
You
ma'am.
have not mentioned anything from that. Yes.
Yes.
Now,
And
what you are going to do is, first of all, unless and until you don't give me a proper introduction to yourself, I'm not going to go ahead. First, introduce yourself properly. Write it down onto a pen and paper. Don't start with myself, Venkatesh. See, you have to say your name. Okay, you say myself, Venkatesh, and then also if you have a surname, you have a surname. Mention that, right? Say that properly. Okay, get through all the details which are necessary for me to know you. Make it slow. Okay, if you want, you just record what you are saying and try to hear what it feels to hear what you are talking about, how you're talking. Okay, think of me, because I don't know your mother tongue, I don't know, I'm not familiar with you. Make sure that you make it easy for me. Yes.
ma'am.
Okay,
Yes, ma'am.
just 5 minutes of time. I'm going
Okay,
to come
ma'am.
back to you again.
Yeah, okay, ma'am.
Yes. Karthik, you're next. Ready? You are not audible, Karthik. Take out your hands free if it is possible, because I want to listen to you today. I cannot hear you.
Hello. Hello.
Yes.
Now,
Yes.
can I start?
Still cannot hear you.
Not audible. Hello.
Yes.
No. No.
Your voice is very low. Don't duck. Sit there
Okay.
straight and make sure that your device is capturing what you're talking.
Okay, ma'am. Is it still not audible?
Yes, now it is a bit audible. Shout if it is required. Is there anybody who's going to get disturbed at this time?
No, ma'am. Fine.
Okay, now I can hear you.
Okay.
Okay, good. So, introduce yourself.
As you know, my name is Karthik Patnaik. I'm basically from
No, I
Orissa.
don't know. I don't
You
know
all,
your name. Don't use the statement as you know. I have just seen your resume, considering that. I just know that you are this Karthik person. Don't mention this into your statement as you know. You say these terms when you have met this person before. Okay? Consider me to be not knowing that you not know me before. Okay? So start over again.
okay, ma'am. Hello, ma'am. My name is Karthik Patnaik. I'm basically from Orissa. I have completed my MCA this year, and I have scored 71% on my MCA, and it is from Gayatri Institute of Computer and Management System, and I scored 75% on my BCA, and it is from the same place, but at Majgari Institute of Technology and Science, and I scored 12% on my uh, and I scored 50% on my 12th class, and 10th was from Swami Vivekanand Vidya Mandir, and I scored 67% on my 10th class. At the time of academic, I have done two projects. The first one was uh, hotel management system, and the second one was the online examination system. In the both of the projects, I especially done the front end part, but my like I have not done any backend, but I'm quite interested in Java, so I switched my so I have learned Java, and also at the time of my MCA, I feel like Java is really quite interesting. So I started learning, and that's all.
Okay. Okay. So when you're mentioning about your project, okay, make sure that you also mention the technologies which you have dealt with.
Okay.
Okay. You said the front end, mention the technology and the version for the same.
Okay,
Okay.
sure.
If you say that you have started working with Java, that means you have learned, you are a self learner. So you can mention that, saying that I'm a self learner and I have been through these topics and I have completed so and so concepts into this. I'm well
Okay.
versed with the concepts such as, you can mention that as well.
Okay.
Okay, something happened. Yeah, can you hear me?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. Mention it. The more you give the detail required, the more it is easy for the person to filter you out. Okay? Okay.
Okay.
The introduction was okay. Okay, it was considerable. I'm not going to give a good, okay? I know you can do much better than this.
Okay.
Everybody here can do much better than this. Okay? I'm happy for what you just said. Okay. So since you're saying that you're a self-learner and you have learned from your end, which version, which topics in Java are you comfortable with?
I'm comfortable in OOPS and exceptional handling. These both are
Okay.
like,
So if you're saying it's only two, make sure you at least have five in your queue.
okay.
Okay. And it's not exceptional handling, it is exception handling.
So exception handling.
Okay. So talking about exception handling, can you tell me what is IO exception?
IO exception is input output exception. It occurs when
You don't know it, don't stall. If you don't know it, don't waste your time. Stalling is wasting time. Don't stall. You don't know it?
pass, ma'am. Pass.
Okay. Next. So can you tell me what is dynamic polymorphism?
Dynamic polymorphism. Poly,
You
dynamic
said you know,
polymorph. Yes, ma'am.
yeah, you said you know OOP. So
Yes, ma'am.
polymorphism,
Yes, ma'am.
dynamic polymorphism comes in there.
Yes, ma'am. Dynamic polymorphism, it is also called runtime polymorphism. It is achieved by method overriding. Uh, the dynamic polymorphism is handled by JVM.
Okay.
And, that's, yes,
What
ma'am.
is dynamic method dispatch?
Uh, don't know. Pass.
Okay. Next question. Difference between abstract class and interface.
Okay. Uh, Abstract class can have both abstract and non-abstract methods. Interface can have only abstract methods, and abstract class doesn't support multiple inheritance, but interface supports multiple inheritance. And abstract class can have a final and a final, non-final, static and non-static variable, but in interface, it has only static and final variables. And an abstract class can be extended using extends keyword, and interface can be implement using implements keyword. We can yes, we can use all access modifiers in abstract, but in interface we only can use public access modifier.
Okay, fine. So is it possible to have constructors in an abstract class or an interface? Is it possible for us to create a constructor, a default constructor, let's say, for example?
In
Can we have
interface,
constructors and in abstract class, in both? Is it possible?
in abstract class, it is possible to create an preferred one, but in interface, it is only supports the public access modifier.
What is the use of constructor?
Constructor constructor has the same name as class name. Constructor doesn't return any value. Uh, constructor will be called
Are you
automatically.
reading from somewhere?
No, ma'am.
So you're looking up every time you are going through a statement.
Okay, sorry.
Chill.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes, constructor.
Constructor will be called automatically when the object is created. It will
So
use
as per
to
this statement that you said, or a constructor will be called whenever an object is created. So are we creating object for an interface or for an abstract class? If we cannot instantiate an object for an abstract class, then how can you say that you can have a constructor for an abstract class? Next question. Difference between hash set and hash map. I'm going off topic, but yes, this is something that I want you to answer. How much can you answer?
okay. Has set that is uh, has set implements set interface. Has set is completely object based, and has set also doesn't provide get method. And, has set is unordered collection and doesn't maintain any order. And
That's it?
yes, ma'am, it is about
Okay.
asset.
Okay. So first thing first, you made a lot of pass. Nobody is going to give you so many passes. Make sure if you're up for an interview with, you at least know 70% of the concepts. You just told me two. Not acceptable. Yes?
Yes, ma'am.
Again, whatever you're saying is clear. Okay, that's great. Okay. Whatever you are saying is up to the point. Again, that is good. Okay. Your answers are acceptable, whichever you are answering right now. But you're not answering everything. Okay, make sure that you should be able to answer all.
Okay.
Yes? Out of 5, if you don't answer 1 is okay. Out of 5, if you don't answer 3 is not okay.
Yes, ma'am. Correct.
Yes? And if you don't know an answer, don't stall. Please don't waste anyone's time. Okay? You say that I can be more clear with any other topic. Maybe say you can give a pass for that, please, and have a positive turn for this one. Okay?
Okay, ma'am.
Okay. Question for you. You just have 10 minutes. Okay? Abhishek, you're going to share me your screen. It is 8 minutes more that I've given you. The question for you is you will have to create a program to check, not to check, to find all the prime numbers between 1 to 10.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay? So mute yourself, and I don't know who is asking for matches. Okay? Mute. It is 5:15, sorry, 5:11. Make sure you're ready by 5:21. 10 minutes. Yes. So,
Ma'am, I have solved one problem, but
yeah.
null point exception I didn't get it.
Okay. So first, your first answer is if you're trying to compare, then it is coming. Okay. Yes. Yes. Okay. True. Okay. Good. Fine. Let's go see your null exception. It should give you an answer. Try executing.
It is giving null.
Null. Have a try and catch block. Because you're assigning it to null. Don't assign anything. Do not specify null.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay? You can stop sharing. Okay. Venkatesh, ready with the program?
Ma'am, you told me again interview. Ma'am.
Okay, yeah, I am
Yeah,
going to
self
ask you.
intro.
Yes, you ready?
Yeah, ready, ma'am.
Okay. So, but before that, I was supposed to talk to one person. Okay, it
Abhishek, I
is
think.
Abhishek. I spoke to him. It's Ketan. I was supposed to talk, but Ketan is not there. Okay. So you ready? Right now, are you ready?
Yes, ma'am.
Still need more time?
Ma'am. No, ma'am.
Okay. Great. Jyoti, you're next. Yes, Jyoti?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. You're next after him. Okay?
Yes,
Yes.
ma'am.
Okay. So, Venkatesh. So, impress me.
Yeah, yes, ma'am.
Sridhar, you're after Jyoti. Okay, Sridhar?
Yeah, ma'am.
Yes,
Okay,
be
ma'am.
prepared.
Okay.
After Jyoti. Yes. Venkatesh.
Yeah, yes, ma'am. And my Venkatesh is from Trichy, which is which which is which is recorded in Tamil Nadu. I have worked in the role of junior web developer in the company Miss
Why are
Go.
you why are you pausing so much? Are you hesitating? Be
Ma'am.
yourself. Okay? Don't follow exactly what I'm saying. Try to manipulate it into your term. Let's say, for example, if I'm Venkatesh, how am I going to talk? Hello, myself Venkatesh, and your surname. Okay, it's Selvam. Yeah, and I am from Trichy. Okay, which is located in so and so. I am not able to hear that after that. Okay, and then I have got 6 months of experience. Whatever you are saying, I'm saying the same thing. Okay, I've got 6 months of experience in PHP, and I am more interested in Java, and so I'm more. I've started working onto it. Okay, this is what I am saying. You can make your words. Okay, I'm more interested in Java because of its versatility, because it is into so many fields, so many domains. I it caught my interest, and I'm into this technology right now, wherein I have upgraded myself for the skills like OOP Java. I have done collections, I have done thread, I have done so and so things, and I'm confident about creating a program for the topics which I mentioned. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. I have not written it anywhere. Okay. I'm just saying it. I'm making it simple for you to understand. Okay. Let's take this take again. 1, 2, 3, go.
Hello, ma'am. My Venkatesh. I'm from Trichy, which is recorded in Tamil Nadu, and I have work experience in PHP developer. Then Go Webs. It is one of the startup in Chennai, and I have good knowledge in Java and SQL and the React.js. So, and maybe and my strong is I have positive mindset about everything, uh, and I worked calmly under pressure. So on my weakness is I can have trouble to ask help to someone. Uh,
I'm not clear with the weakness. Can you repeat again?
my weakness is I can ask trouble to I can ask I can ask help to trouble, ma'am. I can,
You
ma'am.
can.
I can have trouble to help ask someone, ma'am.
You cannot trouble to help someone.
Yes, ma'am.
Can you paraphrase?
Ma'am, I have trouble to for help to someone.
I'm not getting your weakness. Okay. Okay, we have tomorrow again. You're going to prepare that. Okay, relax. Okay, you are good. Okay, you have got words, but it's not coming the way it is required. Okay, now let's say you know Core Java, right? Which version
Yes,
of Core Java are you comfortable with?
ma'am. Java 8, ma'am.
Java 8,
Okay.
correct. Okay, so can you tell me what is the difference between Lambda expression and default interface?
Between lambda expression and default. Lambda
Don't know
expression
it.
is
Yeah, please. Okay, sorry.
ma'am, lambda expression is we can implement the function interface to the anonymous class and the
That's it.
only
Okay.
lambda expression.
Okay, fine. Okay, whatever you know, you say it out. Okay, fine. So, next question. How comfortable are you in collections? You're good with collections?
Yeah, yes, ma'am.
Okay. So, can you
Always.
tell me the difference between iterator and list iterator?
My iterator means we can iterate the number of elements. Like example in the arrays, the number of elements. We can iterate the order. Each order is maintainable in the iterator.
Okay.
And the list iterator, iterator means we can iterate the number of elements in the array. And the list iterator means it maintains the order, ma'am. It maintains an order. So it is a difference between iterator and list iterator.
Okay. Okay, fine. Can you name some of the legacy methods of vector?
I'm set and Q.
Legacy methods of vector. Don't know it? It's okay.
I don't
Make
know,
a
ma'am.
pass. Okay. Next question. What is yield method used for? Difference between a runtime polymorphism and compile time polymorphism.
Compile time polymorphism, it is a method overloading, and the runtime polymorphism, it is a method overriding, which is the type of inheritance. Those concept.
Okay. Can you write a program for me? Okay. Demonstrating a compile time polymorphism and runtime polymorphism. Okay. 10 minutes. 5:30, you're going to show me. Okay. Program on runtime polymorphism and compile time polymorphism. Okay. Yeah. Next person, you're up. Jyoti, you're up. Are you there online, Jyoti? Left. Great. So, it is you, Sridhar.
Hello, ma. Hello.
Yes. Yes. Can you hear me?
Your voice is breaking now.
Yeah. Can you hear me now?
Yeah, mom.
Okay, fine. So you don't need to hold your mic. Can you make it in? Can you place it around your mouth so that it is audible to you?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So you can be comfortable in that term. Okay. So let's start over again.
Okay.
Okay. Okay. So can you just introduce yourself to me?
Yeah, mom. Myself, Sridhar. I completed a B in Information Science and Engineering Department. Overall CGPA 7.45. My skills are Java, SQL, and DS, and HTML, CSS, and JavaScript. I am a problem solver and quickly and little bit I've taken a time to that. And self-motivating and self-learning. I know about technology and know about knowledge about technologies and new updating the technologies, and you have to learn the new things in industrial era. And we come to the next achievement. Achievements are completed in B in its overall CGPA 7.45, diploma as distinction, and also project exhibition. I got the certificate in district wise. That's all now.
Okay, good. Very good. Compared to what you did last time, this time it is good. Okay?
Okay, ma'am.
Still,
Thank you.
there's a lot of improvement that you can look up to. Okay?
Okay.
Like every time you were closing your eyes, like you were trying to remember what you have to talk.
Yeah.
Okay? Which it was very much visible to me. Make sure that you don't have to mug it up. You know that you have done all those things. You just have to talk it out.
Okay, ma'am.
Yes?
Okay.
Okay? And don't be very serious. Okay? Try, don't just try to have a slight curve in your lips so that it is not very rude for the people. Yes?
Okay, ma'am.
Okay. So, how comfortable are you with Core Java?
Yeah, ma'am. Little bit I am beginner now.
So, you're at the beginner level. So,
Yeah.
which all concepts are good for you?
And the basics about the Java and the loops and condition statements, and come to the string and array, and root concept as inheritance, polymorphism, encapsulations, and abstract and interface. List and the collection. Come to the collection. There is a two types collection I learned. Man.
Okay. Listen to the question properly, what has been asked.
Okay.
My question was, which topics are you comfortable with? So you just mentioned in two broad terms that you're comfortable with OOP, you're comfortable with this term, you're comfortable with string, you're comfortable with array. Okay?
Okay.
Understood?
Yeah.
Now, based on that, I can go ahead. If you are elaborating then and there itself, I might cut you in between and start over to bug you there.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay.
Go simple so that the person who is sitting in front of you will be simple with you. Yes?
Okay.
Okay.
I will try.
So, first question to you. Since you said that you know OOP concept, I would like to ask you about what is inheritance?
Inheritance is one of the worst concept. Can inheriting the base class to derived class as the properties.
Okay. That's it?
There is more types of a multiple, single level inheritance, and a multi-level and abstract, multi-level and hierarchical types of the inheritance.
Okay. How about multiple inheritance? Can you tell me something about multiple inheritance?
Multiple level inheritance can not in the
Multiple inheritance and multi-level inheritance, both of them are different.
yeah, ma'am. Yeah, I know, but yeah, multi-level you can implement it in the Java. Multiple is you can use the interface. You can implement the inheritance concept using the interface.
What are interfaces?
Interface is nothing but one of the class can access the data from only body, not body, only method can access. Only method can access, not body.
What? Paraphrase.
Interface as a keyword, it produce the only it produce the methods. All methods cannot body our method, not access the
Okay.
body method body.
So if I have to give an answer for an interface, I will go in this way. I'll say interface is a keyword used in Java, which is used for creating an interface, which helps us in multiple inheritance. Okay. Next point, I would say interface is similar to a class. Okay. The only difference that it has is all the methods that we have in interfaces are not defined. They are by default abstract, and all the variables inside are also static and final. You
Then I
cannot change
finally,
it once it is. Yes,
yeah,
and they are public.
yeah,
Okay. Basically, interfaces are used to resolve the problem of multiple inheritance because we cannot extend more than one
yeah,
class in Java as that of C or as that of C++. So to solve the
yes,
problem of multiple inheritance, because now if I have to extend one or more class like thing, then I will be implementing one or more interfaces into my class to implement multiple inheritance. Now this is not bookish. Okay, I said what I know, and I'm simply making it into very layman term. I'm not even going very technical.
okay,
Okay, getting the point?
yeah, ma'am,
Yes.
yeah,
Okay, it is better compared to what you had, what we started with. Okay, now I'm giving you 10 minutes.
yeah, ma'am,
Okay, you have to write a program.
okay, ma'am,
Okay, you have to write a program to implement hash map.
yes, ma'am,
Yes,
I'll try, ma'am,
you have to type it out.
okay, ma'am,
Writing is typing every time.
okay,
Okay, never to say try. Start over. You just start with it.
okay, ma'am,
Okay, yes. If you don't know it, at least be ready with the approach.
okay,
Okay,
yes, ma'am,
hash map.
okay,
Who else can give interview today? Sujan, can you?
Yes, ma'am.
Can you give me your interview now? Is it possible for you?
Yes, ma'am. You can take.
Yes. Okay, great. Good. So, you know the drill. You have to give a proper introduction, and then I'll be starting with the questions.
Okay.
Okay? Yes. So, can you quickly introduce yourself to me?
Yes, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am, for giving me a best wonderful opportunity to for introduce myself.
Stop your oscillatory motion. Sit still. Okay?
Thank you, ma'am, giving me a wonderful opportunity for introduce myself. Myself, Sujan Biswas. I am from West Bengal, and now I live in Bangalore. And I passed. My skill is Core Java and also MySQL. And I have wonderful learning ability to. My pass out year is 2019 and BTech in Electrical and Electronic Engineering in CGPA marks is 7.2, and my college is Institute of Engineering and Management, and also I passed a diploma in electrical engineering in 2016. I got CGPA in 7.3 marks. Also in other way, I want to help any company for a business purpose, and I have learning ability to achieve any goal. And my achievement is in college is take first. I do some project like home automation and security system, and my hobby is gardening, playing cricket, and knowing about space science theory and technological knowledge. And that's it.
Okay. Great, great. Okay, so you have tried to add almost everything that is required for the introduction. That is really good. Okay, but you are very monotonous. It is like you have rectify. You know, when we were kids, we used to rectify from our poetries. You are in that term. Okay, take some pause. Okay, add some full stops into your statement. Okay, like once you give your name, you just stop and then you start talking about the qualification. If you want, give the heading, like Hello, thank you for giving me this opportunity. My name is so and so. My latest qualification is this, and my skills are this. My hobby is this, and I have been looking for a job into this because I've got so and so skills. Okay, polish it. Yes. So far, it's okay. 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 So, which version of Java are you comfortable with?
Ma'am, Java 8.
Do not oscillate. It disturbs the interviewer. Yes. Okay. Now, my first question to you, can you tell me what is try, catch, finally?
Yes, ma'am. Basically, try catch finally is used for exception handling. We if just means if you divisible by zero in any number, then it have a exception that is divided by zero. Arithmetic exception. That's why if you handle this exception, you can use try and then catch. In catch block, you print this exception, and then in finally block you execute the output in this program.
Okay. Is the finally block always executed?
No, ma'am, it's not necessary.
Listen to the question properly. Is the finally block always executed?
Always. Oh. No, ma'am,
Yes. The answer is yes. Whether or
yes,
not exception has occurred, the finally block will always execute. Listen to the question properly.
okay.
Yeah. Is finally optional?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. This was the answer that you gave for before one. Okay. So now, can we have try and finally and have can skip catch block for handling exception?
No, ma'am. At first, sorry. Just a minute, ma'am. Try. Yes, ma'am. Try is at first try is important for executing these blocks, and you can skip catch block. Try and finally.
So who is going to handle the exception if I don't have a catch block?
Uh, at first you try in this program try block, and then you got the answer in finally block.
What is method overloading?
Method overloading, ma'am. It says same method but different parameter. Say same name in this method but different parameter. It is method overloading.
Okay. What kind of overloading are possible in Java?
What kind of
Different types of overloading present in Java.
method overloading? Different type of overloading. And pass, ma'am.
You don't know it? Don't stall.
Okay,
Don't know it? Let's go for a pass.
pass, ma'am.
The answer is constructor overloading. Okay?
Okay.
Now, can we overload a final method?
Overload the final method. Yes, ma'am.
Can we override a final method?
No, ma'am, not override in overloading.
Okay. So, what is the difference between a static block and static method?
Static block and static method. Okay, ma'am. In this static method, you use this parameter the same method. This method name is also be static. And non-static method, you cannot execute, cannot implement this data. And in this static block,
That's the only thing about static method.
with any other things. I cannot remember that time. I just
Okay, fine. Let's go for the next question.
okay.
Okay. What is the difference between final, finalize, and finally?
Finalize. In this final block, in this program, you only one time you can execute any data, but this final block, same thing when finally finalize and finally was main difference is
Can you write a program for me? Okay, you have 10 minutes in your hand. Okay,
okay.
and the program has to be for writing a custom exception.
Custom exception.
Yes, write a custom exception. Take any example that you want. Yeah,
Okay.
please start. Okay. Yes, Venkatesh, done? Yeah. Can you share your screen?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, Sujan. Just a minute, Venkatesh. Sujan,
Yes, ma'am.
feedback for you.
Okay. Okay, ma'am.
Okay, so like I said, you're very monotonous. You need to work on that aspect. Monotonous, as in you're talking in a very single tone. Okay, you need to have pauses and stops into your statements. If you don't know a particular answer, make sure next time this should not be the case. You should be knowing everything about the concept. Okay, but if in case there occurs a scenario that you're not able to answer anything, don't stall. Don't make the people wait for your answer. You don't know it, you just, if you even know a single statement, say it, and then you say that this is what I know about it. Okay, and make sure you are loud enough. Okay, let's see your program in 10 minutes.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay,
Just 1 minute. You can say again my programming.
your program, you need to, what was your program again? Your program was what I gave you, I forget so very often. I was into that compile time exception. Yeah, you
Exception.
will have to, exception, yes, you have to generate custom exception.
Yes, ma'am.
That was your program. Yes,
Okay.
custom exceptions are nothing but user defined exceptions.
Okay.
Yes, Venkatesh, share me your screen. So what did you do? Overload, override.
Yes,
Okay.
ma'am. I use only. I use only. I don't have installed AD, ma'am. So that's why I use
Notepad. Okay,
Notepad, ma'am.
fine. I want the output. I'm concerned with the output.
Yeah, okay, ma'am. Ma'am, I don't set path, ma'am. I don't set the Java path to my systems. So that's why this is occur, ma'am. It takes.
Because you have not set the environment variable. You have not executed Java at all.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. It take 10 minutes, ma'am. Please give me 10 minutes. I
No, no,
set the
no. Go
path
for
name.
online Java compiler. I don't have time. Next time when we meet, you should be having it. The name has to be main. The class name has to be main. So just paste it and then you rename to main. Yeah, it's okay. It's okay. Do it in the in this online compiler. Dude, listen to me. Okay. Execute. You need to work very hard. Yes, Venkatesh? Can I see overriding?
My main class, I put
Venkatesh, take your time. Please solve it at your end. Then we'll talk. Okay? Make sure you have got a working program. Okay, stop sharing. Yes, Pratap, you said ma'am. What happened?
Ma'am, can I give a mock interview tomorrow, ma'am?
Tomorrow? Why? What happened today?
Ma'am, actually, yesterday you didn't mention my name, ma'am. So
Okay, so still
I'm
you can
like
give it today, right?
a single.
I'll take your mock interview tomorrow, but just for a quick dip to what you know right now, we can just have a quick thing for you as well, right? Let's make a 5-minute thing. Can you just switch on your video? Let's have a simple um, acting of how interview can be done. Okay, so that you're prepared for tomorrow. Yes? Okay, so introduce yourself.
I, Pratap Etsi, born and brought up purely in Karnataka, born on 26th August 1999. My father Chandragouda, mother Leelavati. Had completed my graduation in St. Francis Jesus College with the course BCA with an aggregate of 85%. I have cleared my PUC in Holy Spirit College with the course PCMC, and I have cleared that in 90%. I have completed my schooling in Silicon City School with an aggregate of 80%, and I have did one course in Java using an online platform called Udemy. I did two projects. One was in the fifth semester and one was in the sixth semester. And in the fifth semester, I have did the project My Address Book using a Python. It's a basic level. And in the sixth semester, I have did one main project, secure data sharing in cloud computing using a Java, CSS, HTML.
Okay. A quick thing, don't be very quick. Okay? Breathe.
Okay.
Okay? Whenever you're talking, make sure you have got pauses into your statement. Okay?
Yes.
How many concepts do you know in Java? Which concepts are known to you better that you can answer me if I ask you any question?
Basics, I don't know. Oops and strings.
Okay, so can you tell me what is encapsulation?
Encapsulation. Wrapping up of data into a single unit.
It's called as encapsulation. Then what is abstraction?
Abstraction, I'm taking only the essential details without including the background details.
So how is abstraction implemented in Java? You don't know it? Make a pass. We'll go for the next question. Okay.
Actually, I did not prepare that much, ma'am. Tomorrow, I'm preparing those the questions which are posted in the WhatsApp, ma'am.
So prepare. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Sure, ma'am.
So who I need to talk to?
Output hash map result, ma'am.
Okay, can I see the output?
Yes, ma'am.
Share your screen.
To import the utility package hash map, ma'am. Up to creating a
First of all,
class.
explain me what is hash map.
The hash map is a one part of the collection, ma'am. It is implementing to the interface in Java.
Okay. So why do we make use of hash map?
This is the actually is using the key and values, ma'am.
So why is it important for me? How it is useful for me?
The part of the like an object and value can you can passing the object and value now. That's why keys and value actually you can create. And a key is an object. You can passing the values in inside that hash map, the hash table.
Okay. Not very convincing. You can frame this.
But learning, ma'am, this is
Yes. Okay, of course. Make mistakes here. It is not allowed later. Okay. Yeah. So what are you doing in this code?
Yes, I import the package, ma'am, hash map, utility package, and
Yes.
creating empty hash map, ma'am. Empty hash map. After adding the items like
So the first one
string
is the
and
key or the second one is the key? Anna is key or 10 is key? Which one is key?
key is actual key is string, ma'am.
Okay.
Value is 10.
Okay, fine.
Like adding the items, then check the content in the you have added in
Can you
that
print
hash
me
map.
all the values of the map? Print
Yeah,
me all
ma'am.
the values of map. No, don't do anything there. Come out and then do that there. Yeah. Mr. Prasad Patil, you're next. Yes, can you hear me? Prasad, you're next. Hello, Prasad. Prasad Patil, you're next.
Yes, ma'am. Yes.
Yes, say yes or no.
Yes, ma'am.
And of course, the last person for the interview is Shubham.
Okay, ma'am.
Yes. The output is still yes. Why is it not printing M? Okay. You have 5 minutes, sort it out. Yes, okay. What if I want to print a value based on the key? Let's say I want to say that for bro, I want to print 50.
Only
How can you
print
do
the key,
that?
ma'am.
Sorry?
Only print the key.
Yeah. If no, I want you to print the value based on the key. Can you do that? Stop sharing the screen, and in this 5 minutes, let's say if you have Anna, then it should print you the value 10.
Yeah.
Yes, into the
Yeah.
form of key value pair. Okay,
I will try,
let's
ma'am.
see
I
that.
don't
I
know,
just
but
want you to,
basic
yeah,
things I
try.
know, but then I'll try.
Okay, fine. Yes, Patil.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. So, introduce yourself.
Good evening, ma'am. My name is Prasad. I am from Amravati. I completed my graduation in computer science from Dr. Panjabra Deshmukh Polytechnic, Amravati. Also, I completed my diploma. I have knowledge about core Java, advanced Java, also MySQL. Also, I have a basic knowledge about front-end technology. That's all about myself.
How about your qualifications? That's it. How much did you score in your college?
Uh, in a degree, 65.7%.
Okay, fine. Okay. So you're comfortable with core Java, right?
Yes,
Everything
ma'am.
in core Java.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So can you tell me what is string buffer?
String buffer is a class. It is a mutable class. It is used whenever our data is frequently changed. For example, notepad, calculator.
That's it.
Yes, ma'am.
So what is the difference between string buffer and string builder?
String builder. It is a thread shape. All method in a string builder is a synchronized.
What do you mean by synchronize?
Synchronize means only one thread can access the synchronize method at the time.
So how is that helpful for us?
Uh, so, ma'am, multiple thread cannot access same method at the time.
Okay, fine. Next question. Can you tell me how can I remove an element from an array list?
Array list by using remove method.
Okay. What if I want to pick one element from the array based on index? Which is the method used?
Based on index f. Uh, I don't know array.
Okay, fine. It's okay. How many types of arrays are there into the system?
How many types? Single dimensional, multi-dimensional, uh, single, multi, single dimensional.
Can you name all the? It's okay. Can you name all the methods which are present in thread?
Thread. Okay. Sleep method, priority method, notify all, wait method, uh, start method, run method.
Okay. Well, this is a surprise to me. Yes, you know quite a amount of concept. It's good. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
So I'll stop here. I won't ask you to write any questions because we are out of time here. Okay.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay, you know the concept, you know it more, so you just need to polish it more. So if you show me progress in next 2 days, I'll be putting you up for the interview on 15th.
Okay,
Yes?
ma'am. Okay, ma'am.
Practice on your programs,
Yes,
okay?
ma'am.
And make sure that you are up for it. Okay, good work.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you.
Yes. Shubham,
Yes, ma'am.
introduce yourself.
Hello, ma'am. I am Shubham Meldar. I am from Fulton. Currently pursuing degree in information technology from D.Y. Patel College of Engineering with the CGPA of 7.9. I know some languages like C, C++, Java, but I currently working on Java. I know.
You don't have a proper network. You don't have a
Hello,
proper
ma'am.
network. You don't have a proper network.
Okay, ma'am. Okay. So, hello, ma'am. I am Shubham Veldar from Fulton. Currently, I am pursuing my degree in information technology from College of Development Engineering, Pune. I know some languages like C, C++, Java, but currently I am working with Java. I know DBMS, and I work with some major projects like crime management system using Java for front end and back end, MySQL for database.
Okay. Okay, so can you tell me what is JDBC? Hello, Shubham. It seems his network is gone. Okay, so great, guys. Okay, Nilesh, even you are there, so we'll talk to you tomorrow. I'll talk to you tomorrow. Oh, he. Okay. Okay, fine. So I'll take your leave. Okay, a quick feedback to all of you and what you're going to prepare for tomorrow. Okay. So I'll be starting up with Sujan, you. So Sujan, make sure that for the things that you need to improve in yourself is your tone, the way you talk. Okay, your programming concepts. You need to be more thorough with the concepts. Okay, you need to be able to write programs properly. Okay, make sure that you are good in writing programs. Okay, given the time, you just set up a timer and try using at your end. Okay, so if you're ready, I shall also keep you for the 15th of and 5th, that interview which is supposed to be conducted on 15th. Okay, so make sure you are good with these concepts. Okay, the concepts which I have shared on WhatsApp group. Is that clear to all? Yes.
Hello, ma'am.
Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
Actually, sorry, ma'am. I lost my network, so that's why.
It's okay. It's okay. Don't worry. We'll have an interview tomorrow. Okay. You
Okay,
prepare.
ma'am.
That is what I'm saying. Okay. Pavan, for
Okay,
you,
ma'am.
okay, you were a great deal today. Okay. You can still enhance yourself. Your technical answers are really good. I'm impressed. Make sure they are still sticking to the same thing and you are able to answer almost all the questions which are there into the queue. Okay. The banks and everything I've shared with you guys already. If not, then you can ask me. I'll share with you all. Okay. And you prepare accordingly. The topics which are mentioned in the WhatsApp group, you go through it thoroughly. Okay. I'll be asking questions or we'll be preparing accordingly. How you have to prepare at the time of the interview, how you're going to answer at the time of interview, we'll be talking about that. Is that clear, Pavan?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Yes, yes.
Sridhar.
Hello, ma'am.
Yes. So you're good. Okay. But still you have to be, polish yourself more.
Yeah.
Okay. Ease yourself out. Do not make it a very big deal, but yes, it is a very big deal, but don't be stressed out. I can see it from your face.
Okay.
Okay. Do not rectify anything. Let it come out automatically. Okay. If you know the concept, it will come out automatically. Okay. Just follow what is given into the WhatsApp group. I
Okay,
want
ma'am.
you to prepare for that as well.
Okay.
Okay. Next person, Karthik.
Yes, ma'am.
It was great to hear your voice after a very long time because I was not able to hear you before when you were talking. So now, since I can hear you, make sure that you are still talking in a non monotonous way and you answer me properly. Okay. Everything is great except for it is not perfect. Okay. It is not always possible to achieve perfectness, but we can try to attain it. Yes,
Yes,
we can try. We can at least have an approach towards it, step towards it. Okay, make sure you're able to write the program
yes, ma'am.
because you're not able to do it in a very great manner. Okay,
Right.
even if you're
Yes,
able
ma'am.
to answer me some questions and there were a lot of passes from you, make sure you don't have that. I want you to answer almost all the questions.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay, next person, Karthik. Venkatesh. Venkatesh, you there?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. So don't hesitate, don't panic. Okay, you just need to work on the vocabulary, okay, the way you're talking. Because me being from a non-native background of what you are from, it is a bit difficult for me to catch up what you are talking. So for you to make me understand that, or maybe whosoever is going to take up your interview, you'll have to change your pace. You have to change after a particular period of time, right? So this is the time for you.
Yeah,
Okay,
okay,
it is
ma'am.
my doorbell. I'm sorry. Okay, and also your programs, you do not know how to write code. The program that you have written is incorrect. Yes, research on the internet, get an answer to it. Okay, I have given the concepts on the WhatsApp group. Just follow those concepts and write programs for each one of them, which you will be showing to the interviewer. Yes,
Yeah, okay,
prepare
ma'am.
accordingly. Okay, yes. Next, I have Prasad Patil. I
Yes,
have given you the feedback already. Okay,
okay, ma'am.
kindly prepare. Okay, I'll be seeing your program writing skills tomorrow.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay, yeah. Abhishek.
Ma'am.
Abhishek,
Yeah, ma'am.
yes. Work towards your talking capabilities. Okay, how you can more enhance your statements. Okay, your answers, of course, should be more with keywords. Okay, should be having more. Um, the way you talk should be more lenient for the people. Okay, answer as many questions as possible. If you don't know the particular answer, don't stall. Go ahead. Okay,
Okay.
make sure you answer a lot of questions. Okay, I was lenient to you by this time. I won't be for the next time. Yes?
Okay, ma'am.
Groom yourself. Okay? Good. Shubham, we shall meet tomorrow. Prepare with the concepts which are given. So it is for all of you. Prepare
Okay,
the
ma'am.
concepts which I have shared on the WhatsApp group. Yes?
Okay, ma'am.
Preparing written, you should be knowing each and every terms, bits and pieces of those concepts along with an implementing code. Is this clear? Implementing code, as in if I say you should be able to explain me what is dynamic polymorphism, and along with that, you should be able to write a program for the same. Do you get me? Yes? Okay? Great.
Hello, ma'am.
Okay.
Hello.
Yes.
My
Yes.
intro is not clear, ma'am.
What is what? Your? Who is that?
My Nilesh.
Yes, Nilesh.
My intro schedule is not declared.
So I'll be conducting a mock interview tomorrow.
Okay.
Okay? Along with Shubham.
Okay, thank you.
Okay? Yeah, great. So see you guys tomorrow. Let's
Yes, ma'am.
see. Okay, if it is possible, I'll convey you the timing. The timings are going to be 4. Okay, let's continue tomorrow. Okay, bye
Okay,
all.
ma'am.
Take
Thanks.
care.
Thanks.
Please upskill. If you need
Thank
anything,
you,
you can
ma'am.
contact me on Slack, on WhatsApp, or on my email address. Whatever you need, whatever technology is facing problem, which you don't know how to implement a code, you don't know how to write a code, you don't know how to uh, do a particular thing, just ask me. Okay, you can make
Okay, ma'am.
mistakes here. Yes, Venkatesh,
Yes.
I want you to come up to me with some or the other error that you're not able to understand a concept, because I know you are sincere from your end. I want you to go and win that interview. Okay,
Okay, ma'am.
so see you guys tomorrow. Bye all.
Okay, ma'am. Bye.
Okay, ma'am. Bye.
Bye bye.